see. I think there. I am. I've been waiting for my dreams to turn into something I can believe in. Looking for that magic rainbow on the horizon. I couldn't see it until I let go and gave in to love. Watched all the bitterness burn. Now I'm coming alive, body and soul. Feeling my wings start to turn. And I'm live every moment and live it out loud. I know this is the time. This is the time to be more than a name or face in the crowd. You know, this is the time. This is the time of my life. Time of my life. Holding on to things that vanish into the air. Left me in pieces, but now I'm rising from the ashes, finding my wings, and all that I needed was there all alone, within my reach, as close as the beat of my heart. Okay, I was starting to tag people, and it went to an alphabetical list. I was looking for some people, but I always tape my videos and I always post them. I always save them and post them. So, welcome to Kevin's World. Of course, it's getting turned upside down again, but in a great way. Um, for you, those of you who don't know, me and Melanie found a place up towards where she works, and so Kevin's been packing, and I thought I'd take a little time out. I wrote a poem this morning, thanking the people that have cheered me on over the last 3 years. Hold on. I told myself I wasn't going to break down, but 3 years ago when I started this journey, God put a bunch of people in my life. People cheered me on, told me that I should write a book, and I did. Every time, I was going through some rough times, they kept on saying, "Go, keep going, keep writing, keep doing what you're doing, keep inspiring people. What you're doing means so much." And over the last 3 years, I've met some amazing people, and I've had so many nice things said about me over these last 3 years. I wrote that poem this morning, and some of the people that have commented, I've known for a long time, and God love them. I'm not sure where they came from, because they came from all over the world, and God truly did work a miracle and put a bunch of great people in my life. And this morning I got a little overwhelmed, when I started thinking about, all of you. Because, I'm sitting here and I'm packing up to move into a house with my wife. Come on. And, 3 years ago, I started writing about this. That I knew there was this one woman out there that just was probably the only woman on the face of the earth who truly loved me. And, I looked and I searched and I wrote about it and I healed. I did a lot of healing in Sarasota. I kept to myself pretty much and I wrote it all out, and because this boy had been damaged. And I was really, when I came to Winter Haven, I really was. I even told Tracy Naughton, I said, she's here. I said, this is it. I said, I'm in the right place. And, I went out and I went looking around, I went and all that stuff, and then I had my heart attack and all this stuff. And, I just, I guess this morning just kind of hit me that, so many people have come into my life, and some people like Beth, who I've known all my life, never gave up on me, always cheered me on, never judged me for any of the mistakes that, I seemingly made. And, that's part of the thing I wanted to talk about. A lot of people judged me over the last 3 years saying that I made a mistake. And, they even lashed out at me saying that I was a fool for doing what I'm doing. Well, that was hard to take. I had family and friends walk away from me. I had a lot of things happen to me. But when them people walked out of my life, it made room for a whole lot of beautiful people to come into my life. And I'll be forever grateful for those people that cheered me on and told me to keep on going. Because your comments made me realize how much of a difference I was making. A lot of people said I was doing this for the money. No. I was doing this for what I had found on November 14th. Somebody that could love me. Honestly and truly love me. Not for what I had. Not for anything else. But someone that could love me. And the day Melanie and I met was truly magical. It was a godsend. It was prayers answered. It was everything that this guy needed and way more. I'm not sure why this beautiful, young, talented, intelligent woman fell in love with me, but she did. And that little girl that came along with the package just stole my heart and keeps on stealing it every day. She's spoiled rotten, just like she should be. She's an amazing little girl with an old soul that just reached in and grabbed this guy's big old heart. Along with her mama, I didn't stand a chance. And, to you people that have followed me for the last 3 years, to the friends like Beth who never gave up on me, thank you. Because I'm not sure I'd be where I'm at today, packing up bags, getting ready to move into a real nice place with my wife and daughter, which I still can't believe that. I don't even know how, the words can't even express how happy this guy here is. It's a dream come true. It's everything that I wrote about and didn't write about. Because I talked about, having this amazing woman come into my life and love me, but I never really ever dreamed that I'd get the love of a 7-year-old girl getting ready to turn 8 years old. And it just so happens that we're going to be moving into this house on her 8th birthday. And hopefully when she comes out from school on Monday, we will have her room I'm going to do everything I can to have her room all made up. And her little princess room all made up. And because this big guy here just loves the hell out of that little girl. And that her mama is a huge priority in my life. And I will do everything to make both their dreams come true because they want my dreams to come true too. It really is a beautiful story. And, we started keeping it magical and we started our YouTube channel, which is going to have to kind of be put that aside for a few days, but we'll try to come on and Kevin, he's going to write. But we're going to have to take a little time out and get organized. And I told her that you just worry about working and I'll get everything packed up. And, I got a dolly. I've moved I moved my whole farm pretty much by myself. And when it comes to moving, Kevin's a pretty experienced. I've done it like 13 times in the last 7, 8 years. And she has too. This was meant to be. And we both are in it to win it. And I can't wait to spend the rest of my life with her and Cammie. Like I said, words can't even. I'm a poet and I write a lot about this, but words can never express how happy this man here is inside. Me and Melanie just get along so good. We meshed together like it was just meant to be from day one. From the day we met at McDonald's, and Cammie came up and just started talking to me like I was somebody she already knew. It was truly a godsend. Prayers answered, like I said. But I wanted to take I needed a little break. I got all these boxes and stuff sitting out, and I'm taking all the stuff down. That's why they keep it at magical signs down. But I am packing up stuff and trying to make this a little bit easier on my wife. Man, when I said I wanted an amazing woman in my life, God really overdid it on this one. She is something else. And I do. I love the hell out of her. I want to spend the rest of my life. I hope we can spend eternity together because I never want to go looking for her again. That was a tough search, man. That was a hard one. But Kevin did. He met a lot of beautiful people along the way, and it's just amazing to me because it truly is amazing when you think about it. I've got friends from the UK and Australia and Japan and everywhere, Africa and New Zealand, and oh my God, I can go on and on and on, and the Philippines and all over the United States, and I'm like, thank you for joining my journey. The seats are welcome. Me and Melanie plan on telling her story, and we hope it does. Like Wanda said in her comment, you gave me hope. You sat there and you never gave up on your dreams. You said it was out there. You knew it was out there, and you kept looking. You kept searching. You opened your heart to it, and finally, God blessed you with a beautiful woman. And I had so many people tell me that, Melanie. I had so many people tell me that, one day she was going to walk into my life. And it's because of those positive vibes, those positive affirmations every day that I not only told myself, but heard from all of you, which was so important. I said at the end of my poem today, we should all be cheering each other on. I posted some poems around and had people criticize these poems, and I'm like, how can you criticize such a beautiful love story? I don't get it. I don't understand what's running across your mind. This is something you should be going, gosh, we wish you to be the best. That's what a normal human being would do, but society has knocked us down so bad that we want to lash out at anything good. But this is way beyond good. This is amazing. And it's exactly what I said I needed, what I wanted. I had to have passion. I had to have fire. I had somebody that wanted to build a foundation and a life together. And when me and Melanie met, it was like we had been writing down the same hopes and dreams for the last 3 years. Our writings were so familiar, so in tune. It was just unbelievable. But I read these comments, and what Wanda really did. She hit it on the nose. She goes, I never. I was in a place where I wanted to give up, and I seen you. You kept on trying, and then to see your dreams come true, gives me such hope. And it's the whole reason I've been writing for the last 3 years. It's the whole reason so many people have told me, Kevin, quit, don't ever stop writing. And I never planned to quit. It was something that I enjoyed when I was such a young child. When I was anywhere from probably 12 to 28 years old, I wrote. Well, I tapered off after I got out of the service, but I used to write like crazy. And half the stuff will never be read. But, there's a whole new chapter starting that I just can't wait to write about. And, I talk about some of the things that are happening. I've got a publisher from the UK that's been hounding Kevin and to get a manuscript put in, and one of these days I get to my procrastination issues after we get settled in, and hopefully I get those off to them, and they're willing to publish them and put them out there and see where that goes. It's just been a magical 3 years. It's been a tough 3 years. It's been a long, hard road 3 years, but I've met some amazing people, and it's been one amazing adventure that I'll never forget. And I'll never forget the people that have been there through it all. There's too many to name. And I don't really want to sit there and start naming them. You guys know who you are. Leslie. You guys have been around a long time watching this story. And I thank you. I've read every comment. I've noticed every like, every love. Every time you guys have said something, it's inspired me to keep going. And again, I wouldn't be here today packing up. I wouldn't have met my meant to be had God not put you all in my life first. And for that, this old big-hearted guy will be forever grateful. Thank you all. Keep following our story. And remember, anything on Keeping It Magical is shareable. Anything on my wall is shareable. It's never been about the money, folks. It's been about helping people go through some of the hard times that I've been through. It's helping people realize don't ever give up. Keep on going. It's there as a beacon of hope. I'm not sure why God chose me 3 years ago to do this. I sure wasn't ready for it. But I was truly blessed that I listened to that call. Because I can't imagine my life any other way right now. My dreams came true. And they're going to keep on coming true. And they're keeping on flooding in. And it's all because I didn't quit. And I didn't quit because of all of you. And for that, thank you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. I love you guys. Have a great day. Kevin's going to break down a little bit more, and then he's going to get back to packing up. I'm a big old baby.